They hope there's enough in the pitch for their seamers to come into the game. This will be interesting how David Willey is going to play Van der Guten, Hogan, Tate if he gets to face him. It's going to be a good contest, this.
Excellent running. Dimensions of this ground are short straight, but square. It's a pretty big ground, so there will be lots of 2s and 3s around, and it's a big hit square of the wicket here. Doesn't find the middle of the bat, but finds the boundary.
Plinked for 4. He's a strong man, David Willey. Doesn't hit this in the middle by any stretch, but he hits it well enough. Made a terrible sound. Could you see the bat just twist? Never in any danger, though.
I don't think it should put Graham Wagg off. I think that was an excellent length. It was a very good shot. That's a wonderful shot. That is a super shot. Maybe fractionally overpitched this time.
That's a better shot. One of the toughest shots in the game, on a little bit of a green seamer, hitting it through mid-on. He's trying to give it a chance to swing and seam and get the edge to bring the slip into play. But he stood still and just hit through the line. That's a really good shot.
Again, the length is maybe fraction full, but it's encouraged Jack Rudolph to have a little bit more cover now. No slip.
Yes, yes, yes. Stay there.
11 runs from the over-expensive, 18 without loss. Short this time and dispatched. First 6 of the innings to David Willey.
Well, he's trying to change it up and keep David Willey honest, but he's onto it quick. Little smile and a talk to line. Saw that, hit it well.
Not a bad height, is it, as well? He had to just fetch it. You saw there from the replay, just had to fetch it there.
He had a torrid time in the 50-over game against Mark Wood, so Hogan will seem a fair bit slower than him.
Wonderful shot. Super striking this time. You think he's just beginning to find his range now, David Willey?
Just what you want. Just what you want. If you're a Yorkshire fan, you want your pinch hitter, your bowler or your all-rounder that you send up to go and give it a touch up the top, and he does this really well so far.
And what he's done is he's bowled short and full, and your point is a good one. Michael Hogan during the competition so far, generally length. Goes full again and gets punished. Not quite got his lengths right so far.
I don't know whether he tried a slow ball or something. That's 71 mile an hour. 6-4-4 the last 3 deliveries. He's under pressure, Hogan, probably for the first time with the new ball in this competition.
Yeah, and part of it's self-induced, I'm afraid. Even if it's a slower ball, he'll know that that's too full. Has to be length on this surface at the moment.
Yeah.
Through that leg side end. Does he get enough? He does. So 6 to finish the 7th over, 71 for 1.
Ruined a good over, that half tracker. Willey sizing it up. He'd hit in that area a couple of times previously. And this time got plenty on it. And it soared away over mid-wicket.
Well, it was his second slower ball of the over, so he'd already shown David Willey that he could bowl an off-cutter, and he was waiting for it. Good from Willey, though. Through that offside, power. It is power from David Willey. Beats extra cover. And second boundary.
Well, he's a really strong lad, is David Willey. And he's been invited to hit this. A little bit of flight and width as well. And look at the way he gets his hands, arms, and particularly the wrists through. There's a snap to the wrists as he hits that.
Push for two. Will they go? They will. Good from Yorkshire. Very, very good.
Career strike rates you've just seen, not this season's.
Powered again down the ground. Another six for David Willey. 50 up as well. 50 off 28 deliveries. 6 fours and 3 sixes.
Special way to go to a landmark with a 6. Saw it at the Oval earlier today with Moeen Ali going to his 100 with a 6. David Willey today goes to a half century with a sweetly driven 6 straight back over the bowler's head. 52 from 28 balls, 6 fours, 3 sixes, power to add.
He's had a bit of eye contact with Tim Breslin and said, what about sending you in? He's just said Innings next. Has he got enough of this? He has again. Willey's on fire. Second 6, end of the 9th over, 15 from it, and the 100 up for Yorkshire. 101 for 1.
Yeah, just picking off beautifully now. Willey's got his eye in, he's got the pace of this pitch. It doesn't appear to be too paced as I thought it might be. And that is just swatted away. It's not particularly big boundary square of the wicket here. Boundary's well in. It's a big ground, but the boundaries are well in. 20 ball 50 for Yorkshire. They've got their foot on the accelerator.
Oh, David Willey, what's he done to this? He skewered it over backward point. Doesn't hit the middle of the bat for once, but it lands safe. Oh, that is a brilliant shot. Right out of the middle of the bat. That's gone a long, long way.
Absolutely crashed it, didn't he? Leant back a little bit, so he got the elevation. Well, if you caught that, mate. Let's have another look. Worth looking at the shot again, that's for sure. No, I fumbled, I think.
He's not even got rid of his crisps.
Oh, he was put off a little bit, wasn't there?
Sat there looking at him.
What's up, boom, boom, fellas? Junior is Matt. Get off.
Seamers to Willey today. When it's full, he's just hit through the line and he smashed the ball straight back. Ingram to continue.
Catch!
Well, he just continues. Doesn't matter if you're bowling seam or spin. David Willey is smashing it everywhere.
Yeah, he's been hugely impressive. Thinking nothing more than a boundary every single ball.
Catch!
That's not hit the middle of the bat either, but it doesn't matter because he swung hard enough. Couple of bounces, beats deep square leg and deep mid wicket.
Yeah, he's not having a very easy evening, Michael Hogan, with the ball and in the field. Complete the opposite for David Willey. Everything he's doing at the moment is coming off. There you can see nowhere near the middle of the bat, but good enough bat speed for it to race away.
Yeah! Hold him! Willey's innings comes to an end. Ingram does it with a googly.
Well, you can see there he's happy enough because he knows that it's a job well done. 79 from 38. Again, it was another massive shot. But Ingram does well enough. Just holds it back and gets through his shot a little bit early. And they so desperately needed that. Trying to keep them Yorkshire underneath 200. And that will help seeing the end of a quite brilliant innings from David Willey. Gone! Ugly heave to leg side. Straight enough from David Willey.
And that's the pressure, Nick. That is the pressure that is caused from a few deliveries that are really put into the pitch and bowls back of a length, so he can't get off strike, can't get off strike. What does he do? Goes a little bit fuller, tries to mow it through that leg side. Ugly looking shot, really. Delight for Willey and for Yorkshire. They have 3 wickets in the power play. End of an Iron Donald. He goes to 1. Glamorgan 24 for 3.
The match, who is David Willey today for his excellent all-round performance. David, many congratulations. What is it about these occasions that brings the best out of your game?
I think these are the best places to play. So, you know, I like to perform in these big occasions, big crowds. So, yeah, I just like to put in a good performance for the team.
Started off today with the bat. What was the plan?
Didn't really have one, to be honest. Just give myself a chance and then try and clear the ropes. So, you know, I managed to get through a couple of overs and got a couple of loose deliveries that I managed to, you know, put them away, and it just gave me a good platform to go from.
Do you look to target bowlers, or is it just see ball, hit ball?
Sometimes, probably not so much now. It's kind of on the day. I sort of think about where the wind's going and things. There's a nice short boundary and the breeze going that way, so I try to bat from this end and hit it that way.
And you're at your fluent best. What did you think at half-time with the way it tailed away? Do you still think it was a good score?
Yeah, I think so. I think, you know, if you get 180 in a quarter-final, it's something to bowl at, so you'd be happy with that. But, you know, from where we were, we probably could have got a few more, but I think the pitch deteriorated and the lads bowled exceptionally well, so it was a great performance.
Did bowl exceptionally well. What did you talk about at half-time?
Just bashing hard length up front. You know, a few loose deliveries we bowled got put away, but, you know, we put enough balls in that on that hard length, and that got us our rewards. And then the guys that came on after that, then, you know, managed to build on that and continue taking wickets.
Been a heck of a turnaround for your team, hasn't it, from the start of the competition?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we've gone out and played with freedom this second half of the competition. So credit to the lads. You know, these last sort of 7-8 games, different people have contributed throughout. So, you know, it's credit to the boys up there. Everyone's sort of got us across the line at some points.
But you can't wait for the next week or so. You're back at finals day again at Edgbaston. You have some great memories yourself. Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's a great place. It's a great day out. So fingers crossed, you know, we can perform there and win 2 more games and get a trophy. Now, things all seem to have gone well, but I've had a chat with your mum, and she's not best pleased with your dismissal. So she thought you should have hit that for 1. What have you got to say for us? She's over there just listening to this. Can never please them, can you? OK, we'll leave it there. Well done today. David Willey, then, is our NatWest Man of the Match. Yes, thank you.